Today, we're going to talk about Google's latest announcement on third-party cookie deprecation in Chrome, how you can, as an organization, start looking at the third-party cookies that your site is currently utilizing, and some thoughts around how you can get those third-party cookies into the first-party context, how you can start solutioning around that deprecation date, and really make sure that you're having the same flow of data occur that you have today. So let's start here. We're going to take a look at one of Google's own sites and see how well they're doing with the progress of third-party cookie deprecation and really making sure that all of their sites are set up in the first-party context. So if you have never been in DevTools, it's a great place to start to look at the cookies on your site. What you can do, you can see my cursor right here, is you can right-click and inspect. And when you do that, you're going to bring up the DevTools. Where I find it to be most easily readable for the cookies is really under the application tab. So you can see where my cursor is up here. There's a little tab here that says application, and they make it really easy for you. There's a subsection here for cookies, and you want to select the site that you're currently on. So if we bring this out and make it a little bit easier for the viewer to see, we can start seeing some of the cookie names that are collected on this store.google.com. So as we look at this column, that's going to be all of the cookie names and then the values, so the information that these cookies are collecting. When you look at the third column here, you're going to see the domain associated with these cookies. So are they already, can you see if they're on the primary domain, which would be google.com, or is it on a third-party domain like doubleclick.net? So right here already, we can start seeing that there's some third-party cookies associated with this site. And as we navigate through the site here, let's say we start clicking on some options here. We can start seeing some more information populate on the cookies here and where they're associated. So this is where you can start. What we would recommend is there's a variety of scanner tools out there to help facilitate that conversation. You can start just Googling for them, and you can find them for free online. If you use a paid tool like Screaming Frog, or you could use a consent management tool like OneTrust, those tools will also help support doing the scanning of your site and acknowledging those cookies. We're here to support you here at Whereoware. We've been doing this for our clients, outlining some of the solutions to move forward with when you're seeing that you have third-party cookies on your site. A good example here, we have DoubleClick here as one of the examples. So this is where we really start having a conversation with our client and saying, we're seeing that you're using media tools such as DoubleClick, and, let's really think about integration opportunities, whether we're thinking about server side or an API or the native integration with GA4. And let's really think about how, instead of using the pixel scripts, we can build out those integrations natively within Google's own tools. So just one example there. And finally, as we leave you here, another great option to start looking at the different tags and the different cookies you have on your site is really to use this Chrome extension that Google provides you along with their privacy sandbox here. And it starts telling you the amount of first-party and third-party cookies here. So we can see the amount here, the categories. So you can start, talking with your groups internally, whether they be marketing or maybe it's your dev team that you need to talk to, and start communicating with them that these are third-party cookies hosted on the site, and we need to start thinking about really deprecating those and putting them into a first-party context. Just a little timeline update. They've started doing third-party deprecation. It's January 2024, and they're saying by Q3, they're looking to have 100% deprecated. So again, we look forward to having these conversations with you here at Whereoware, and thank you for your time.